Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I actually mean thank you so much for watching because it actually takes me so much effort to put out each video. It really just does mean a lot that you watch, so thank you so much. So today I have a haul for you. I don't film hauls very often, but I think I'm gonna do more because I love to shop. So this is the stuff that I bought at IBS New York, and for those of you who don't know, IBS does not stand for irritable bowel syndrome. Well, it does, but not in this case. It stands for International Beauty Show. I changed the angle of the camera a tiny bit. Sorry if it's throwing you off. I'm just gonna like reach in and start. Oh, okay, so this is a little goodie bag from the Sophie booth. So I actually worked at a booth there, so I was technically an exhibitor, so I could go from the hair show to the skin and spa and aesthetic show, which is awesome. So I got to see both and shop at both, but these are samples from the Sophie booth from the skincare show. Sophie is a line that we carry where I work at Araya Rebirth, so thank you, Marta, for these samples. I love my Sophie. The next thing I'm super excited to show you all, and I will probably mention this in an upcoming favorites video if all continues to go well with this. So this is the Hawaiian Moon Aloe. It doesn't say, it's not identified as a cream or a gel or whatever, but basically it's a cream. But it has like a very jelly-like texture. Like, do you see that jiggle that it has? So this, it's not like a heavy body butter, which I used to work at the Body Shop and I wore body butters and body lotions all the time. But lately, both the fragrance and the texture has made me just not want to put on those body butters. Like, you know, it's nice in the winter at night, but then I don't know, like I like to have more of a fresh fragrance. I don't like a lotion that's going to necessarily mix with my fragrance anymore. Like I just wish that fragrances smelled more like essential oils or like nothing. This smells like nothing. Yeah, pretty much like nothing, but it's also such a lightweight gel texture. And let me show you how much I use for both of my hands. Like my hands are clean. I try not to dip dirty fingers into jars, but this is like more than enough for both of my hands. So, and it's not greasy at all. So the base of it is water and aloe. It does have different oils suspended in it, like different fruit oils and stuff like that. So it is really good for dehydrated and dry skin, but I also find that it takes down the redness in my hands. Because in the winter, my hands get really chapped and red. And also I've been eating a lot of spicy food lately. So I actually feel like that's been kind of like irritating my ears and my hands weirdly. I don't know, it's like a new thing. I didn't used to eat a lot of spicy food, but lately I've been more into it. So anyway, this is really soothing. I've put it on my legs after waxing and I find that it's really soothing for that as well. It's not going to renew or exfoliate your skin or anything like that. I still do love my like glycolic lotions and stuff. But just to read you, oh, the base of this isn't even water, it's just aloe. So you get a ton of aloe in this. Aloe is the first ingredient. I'm gonna take a breath because I'm talking a mile a minute. So it has a bunch of ingredients in here. Oh, it does have a little bit of vitamin A, so it is going to renew the skin a little bit, but vitamin A is really low on the list, so I wouldn't call this like a retinol cream or anything, but it does have some renewing properties. It has a little bit of vitamin E. It has aloe, palm oil, kosher vegetable glycerin, some fatty alcohols, which are good for your skin, whereas denatured alcohol is drying and not good for your skin. It has safflower oil, jojoba oil, a bunch of other great, mostly natural or naturally derived ingredients. Rosehip oil, awesome. So yeah, I love the ingredient deck on this, and the reason I've been loving it is because it has no scent and no greasy feeling, and it just feels so good on my skin. Like I'll put this all over my body. Like since I got it the few days ago that I got it, I've been putting it all over my body at night or after the shower. Also, I've been using a different cleanser that I got at IBS that I'll get to in a moment, but I actually put this on my face because the cleanser's been making me so dry. And I wouldn't continue to use this on my face over and over again because it does have a bunch of different oils in it. If you're not acne prone, I think you can definitely use this on your face. And the ladies who sold this to me did say that it is appropriate for the face. I think if you have acne prone skin again, you should use something with less oils in it. But yeah, I really, really like this, and once in a while I probably will use it on my face if I'm feeling kind of like dry or irritated. They were having a special, so my mom actually got us a bunch of these. She was there too. And if you it was like buy two, get two free. And then if you did the deal, then you also got like a little mini travel size that goes with it. So I got both of these and I'm so excited about them. The next thing I got was Halo hair extensions. And I've had my mind on getting hair extensions for a long time. These ones are by the brand She. I'm not going to take it out, but basically these have like a rubber band and you fit the rubber band around your hair and then the hair goes along the back. So you put a chunk of your hair up and fit it around that chunk and then put the rest of your hair down, comb the front of your hair over the rubber band, and it looks completely seamless. I got it in a silver color, and what I'm going to have my hairstylist do is color most of it blue and leave the end silver to create a really cool ombre. I'm like so excited about it. And actually it came with this free hair mask. When the girl, her name was Autumn, was telling me like, oh, I'm gonna give you a mask with it, I was like, okay, like a one-time use little mask. No, she gave me this for free with it. So I was like, that's a really, really good deal. So this says, this is the Pro Fashion Hair Mask Intensive Repair for Severely Dry Hair Damage Recovery, formulated with argan and keratin complex. I'm not a hair expert by any means, but this just like looks really nice, and it's like a really large amount for a hair treatment. So I'm really excited. I'm looking at the ingredients and I don't see any drying alcohols. So yeah, it does have silicone, but it's low on the list. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. Okay, the next thing I'm super excited about, and these are two items from the line Orchid Esthetics, Dr. Kerns Skincare. So Dr. Kerns is a woman who had a booth there, who is a dermatologist and developed this skincare line. So I only bought two items. For those of you who don't know, I do have acne prone skin, but my skin is, you know, I'm 25. I'm not like super oily anymore. And when I treat my acne, I actually feel kind of dry, but not terribly dry. For the most part, my skin's pretty normal, just acne prone. But I do have aging concerns and I do want to keep my skin bright because I have post-acne hyperpigmentation, and also I tanned a lot when I was a teenager. So I like to keep my skin well exfoliated is what I'm trying to say. So I bought the Beta Enzyme Cleanser. Beta is not the name of the enzyme. Beta refers to the salicylic acid in here. Salicylic acid and beta hydroxy acid are one and the same. But basically beta hydroxy acid or salicylic acid is something that exfoliates the skin, but that's also oil soluble and has a really small molecule, so it can get into the pore, dissolve the oil, and exfoliate from inside the pore. Which is really, really great for acne prone skin. And then enzymes exfoliate the surface of the skin. So this has been amazing. And then this I got as well. It's the Acne Control Serum. This has benzoyl peroxide and glycolic acid, which is an alpha hydroxy acid. So that exfoliates the surface of the skin and brightens the skin, where benzoyl peroxide helps to dry up whatever is kind of underneath the skin and causing a pimple, like oil, dead skin cells, and stuff like that. So the first time I used these two together, I felt a difference immediately. My skin felt so smooth. It was absurd. And I told Christina to feel my skin. She thought I had a dimethicone primer on my skin because that's how smooth my skin felt. I will continue to use these and update you all, but so far I'm really loving how they're working on my skin. You know, in a couple of days, they're not going to completely erase all of my problems or anything like that, but my skin feels really smooth and I haven't had like a major breakout since I started using them, and I do break out pretty often. So yeah, I'm really excited about these and I'll continue to update you in the future. I also just want to say that like the women at the booth who, like Dr. Kerns and the women working for her, seemed so nice. They shook my hand, called me by my name, asked me about like, you know, my career as an esthetician. You know, one of them, I really identified with her story about like having adult acne and like this like curing it. Something else I want to mention that I got is one of those rolling makeup luggage case things. I got one. It's at my parents' house. I like went home and thought about it and didn't go to IBS the next day. My parents were there, so I had them pick one up for me, and it's at their house. But anyway, it's one of those ones where you can change the size of it. So I'm really excited because sometimes I bring an airbrush machine and a hairdryer with me to gigs, and sometimes I don't. So something that I can change the size of, but that still like rolls on wheels because I travel to my clients a lot, is going to be super helpful. Because previously I was using like a tiny little kit, which is awesome because I could fit all my makeup in there, but then I'd bring all my extra stuff in like bags. So that was kind of annoying. So I'm excited to have one kit that potentially everything is gonna fit in that rolls. Yay! So I also stopped by Inglot. Ooh, okay, this is really exciting. So this is the Inglot Intense Sparkler Face, Eyes, Body Highlighter. And it's in the shade 18. How boring. Inglot is more of like an artistry driven line. So they kind of like Makeup Forever. Like they don't do like the cute names for their products and stuff like that, which is fine. So this is the Intense Sparkler in the shade 18. It is so beautiful. I love like holographic stuff. I kind of go in and out with like, you know, how funky I'm doing my makeup, but I kind of want to do a video on like everything holographic or duochrome in my collection, reviewing it. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. But this is super, super cool. I can't wait to highlight my cheekbones with it. There's the finger swatch. It's so like, oh my God. It's so pretty. It's a little bit glittery. So I would like spray my face before using it on my face so it doesn't kind of like dust off everywhere. But the color that it reflects is really, really pretty. And then I got two Pure Pigment eyeshadows. This one is in the shade 22. This looks wet on the skin. I'm gonna see how this looks like if I highlight my face with it, but even as an inner corner highlight, I feel like it's gonna be so pretty. It's just like a silver color, and it's kind of annoying that they don't come with sifters, but they're pretty thick so they don't like get everywhere. But it's just like a whitish silver, and for me, that's what I really need for something to look like it's highlighting my skin, unfortunately. Like I can't really do like golds and fun colors and stuff like that. My hands are so dry, excuse me. See just how wet that looks on the skin? I am so excited to try that. Just because things rarely highlight my skin, so I'm excited. And then I got this other one that's more of a purple color. This is in the shade 75. Oh my God, look at that in the jar. Don't you just want to eat it? These are hard to swatch with your finger because they're chunky. You really do need some sort of glitter adhesive with these. This doesn't look as pretty this time. Did I swatch it differently last time? There it is on my finger. It looks really nice. Let me try it like on top of a little bit of primer. I'm just putting a little bit of Urban Decay Primer Potion. And let me apply it with a brush. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one because I remember swatching it and really loving it, and now I'm looking at it and I don't know how I feel. Well, it's really pretty. I'm not mad that I got it. I'm just upset if there was one that I actually really liked and it wasn't just like the thrill of shopping that made me buy it. I think maybe I picked the wrong one. Okay, whatever. And then that was all I bought, but they gave me like two little samples. They gave me a revitalizing night serum, which I probably won't be using because the first three ingredients are water, glycerin, and argan oil, so that's probably just going to be way too moisturizing for my skin type. So I will give that away. And then this actually isn't a sample. This is like a full-size lipstick in shade 98, and it's like this hot pink. So maybe I'll put this one in my kit. I could always use new lipsticks for my kit. I really do wish that Inglot got more love on social media, but I mean, to be fair, I don't think they do a lot of PR or any PR at all. So yeah, that's it for my IBS haul. You know, it's not gonna be huge hauls with me every time. I don't have unlimited funds. If you want to see more hauls, if you're interested in what I buy, give this video a thumbs up. Unless it's something like really irreplaceable, like for my makeup kit, I always try to buy cruelty-free. I love supporting like small and independently owned businesses. So if you're interested in that as well, I actually have a haul coming up of things that I bought from like Etsy and indie brands and stuff. But anyway, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.